Hello everyone, and welcome back to Resident Evil. Today we are going to explore these caves. I got no idea what's going on here. I do believe we are going to need this crank. We need to crank it up. I'm pressing the wrong button to run. That's unfortunate. No. I'm 100% it goes here. Wait, maybe it doesn't. No, that one's hexagonal. Shit. I guess we're supposed to go the other way. I'm not leaving the crank though. I'm sure I need it. It's somewhere. We gotta use it. Wait. There's more items here? Where? Alright, hold on. There's gotta be more items around here. But where? Oh, you know what? There's some herbs on the other side of this thing. Yeah, it's probably that. Never mind. Anyway, we are getting pretty close to the end of the game. After we're done with this section, it's probably going to be we're going to go to the, what's usually referred to as the end game, which is the basement. So that's fun. I've kind of been playing this game a lot. I've actually been recording a lot, very often, so that I can finish up this game and then move on over to Resident Evil 2. That's going to be interesting. Mostly because, it's going to be interesting because we're going to be playing a modern game, not a remake or a remaster from 20 years ago. We're going to be actually playing a modern game. What's over here? Is that ammo? Okay, hold on. We'll make a note of it. We don't need it right now. It'll kind of clutter up our inventory. It's probably a bad idea. There's more ammo here. There is ammo, right? I'm not insane? Yeah. I wonder why they would bother giving us ammo. In fact, that kind of makes me paranoid. Alright, so yeah, this is the thing where you gotta do the thing. You know the one. Okay, so let's go. To be honest, I don't know why I have a shotgun. I probably should have left it behind. Whatever, too late now. Probably should have left it behind at the item box, because I gotta be honest, I'm not sure we're gonna be doing too much fighting here. If there are gonna be zombies. Oh, Enrico!
Don't come any closer, Chris.
Why?
What happened?
Oh, does he think that we're the traitor?
Double crosser.
Enrico, wait. Enrico!
What the? Did you not see who it was?
Enrico!
That's interesting.
Crosser.
He knows that one of the STARS people is a double crosser, but he didn't know which one until he saw behind Chris, the person who just shot him. Now, with our future knowledge, we are 100% sure that it was that it's Wesker. Yeah, kill him with just one shot. Who could it be? We're pretty certain that it's Wesker who killed him. Yeah, he's holding something. So, not too much mystery there, right? But oh fuck! Good thing I remember to bring this shotgun. Okay, let's go. But yeah, we're pretty sure that it was Wesker who killed him, so not surprised there. But it's pretty interesting how with Jill, he dude, I gotta remember which one is which. Yeah, square. With Jill, he kind of assumed that it wasn't her, which is weird. Maybe he had some clue that would make it obvious that it was a male? I don't know what clue that would be. But it's just interesting how he kind of thought maybe Chris could be the double crosser. That sounds insane to anybody who knows Chris, but it is true. Well, what I mean that it's true that it's what Enrico thought, you know. I wonder why. I wonder what. How exactly did he know that? Actually, I have no idea. Maybe he worked it out somehow. How could he have done that though? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on, let me check up here just in case there's something weird. Why do I remember needing to use the square crank? Okay, so yeah, there's the shaft thing, but we don't need it for anything. So we'll just leave it in there, okay. I don't remember using the square crank as well as the hexagonal one. That's weird. Anyway, my point is, it's interesting how Enrico knows about the traitor, but he didn't think it was Jill. But he does think it's Chris. Until he probably saw Wesker behind him and said, oh shit, it's him. Shit. I want to see if I could avoid getting hit at all. Unfortunate. Wait, is he getting up? I don't think so. No, he just turned around. Okay. Wait a second, that doesn't make any sense. Wait, what? When does the boulder come up? The boulder has to come up. Hold on. That's interesting. Weird. Well, whatever. What was I saying? Maybe if I find any secret little info about how Enrico worked out that there was a traitor, I'll put in a interesting tidbit up on screen about it. If there's nothing, then I guess I'll just put up nothing. Doesn't seem like the kind of thing that would be found somewhere. Seems like a bit of an unnecessary detail. Okay, so now we can get through. There's a herb. Hold on, I gotta put the shotgun back. Actually, I don't know about that because while we go through the caves, I do remember that there are a few moments where that happens, where the hunters ambush us. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the handgun away, the handgun magazine, and the handgun itself, and we're only gonna take the shotgun. And we're going to take the herb that we just grabbed as a precaution. I think that's a good idea. Uh-oh. Battery's low. Hopefully it doesn't go out doing this. I don't remember charging the other controller. So... Oh wait, this is the flamethrower. It even has the thing on it. Is this closed now? Is this locked? Can't tell. Yeah, it only unlocks if you... Okay. That's interesting. A boulder. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Nice. Oh! I don't know why he bothered. Could have just punched it. No need to dodge. Good old Chris. I did say that I was probably going to mention like inside jokes and shit. Fuck. Okay, now we gotta use the freaking. I did mention how I was going to use inside jokes occasionally, but like you know, that one is a little weird because it's not. Hold on, can we do this? Oh yeah. That one's a little weird because it's not gonna come up for like many games from now, which, you know, if everything goes right and I do end up playing all the Resident Evil games, that's like probably like several years from now, at least like two or 3 years from now, you're gonna understand that reference. So, you know, it's a little awkward, but you know, everybody knows that Chris is the boulder puncher. I don't need to tell you about that. That's just what happens. There are some Resident Evil inside jokes that are like fan only, but that one isn't. That one is 100%, you know, perpetuated by Capcom. Dude, come on. I'm not gonna bother shooting him. There's no point. Also, why do we have a flamethrower, by the way? Hold on. I might actually want to look this up. Why do we have a flamethrower? Hold on, I'll look it up. Okay, interesting. I found out something pretty interesting. So, the interesting thing about this flamethrower is that the reason it exists is so that Jill has a harder... what am I saying? Chris has a harder time fighting this boss, right? Because he doesn't have the the grenade launcher. He doesn't have it. He doesn't get it. Poisoned? Yeah. He doesn't get the... Am I out? Fuck off. Okay. He doesn't get the flamethrower, so because of that... Not the flamethrower, the grenade launcher. So because of that, they wanted a temporary gun that you could give Chris... Fuck me. They wanted a temporary gun that they could give Chris so that he would be able to fight this boss is called the Black Tiger because it's a type of tarantula, I believe. But they wanted him to be able to fight it, but also, you know, not have it be easy as hell. We gotta get out of here. There's no way. Yes, come on, get out of here. Whew, okay, we gotta go heal that poison. And we might as well take the chance to leave the extra knife, by the way. You know what's insane about this knife? I think I already talked about it. The word knife is capitalized in one and not the other, in order to differentiate which is the one that you got in what part of the game. Really weird kind of detail, but makes sense. I probably should have killed that hunter. Did I? I killed the hunter, right? I don't want to waste more shotgun shells. You know what? Never mind. I'm way too conservative about this shit sometimes. I gotta chill out a bit. Let me see. I'll get a full mix to be able to heal myself up. Here we go. Find it. Here we go. Nice. Okay. Hopefully that door stays open, the one that you had to open with the knife. That would be annoying if it didn't. I bet it will, though. Anyway. Should we even bother taking the flamethrower? Sure, why not? Can't use it, but maybe it'll open something else. Anyway, it's kind of a weird bit of game design. They wanted the game to be harder, but they didn't want to change too much. So it would have been annoying to have to force you. I believe if I remember correctly, when I fought that boss as Jill, I used the shotgun, and I ended up wasting a ton of shotgun bullets. I mean, shotgun shells on that boss. Let's see. Yeah, so this is locked. Yes, we have to open it with the flamethrower. Okay, I don't know if you need to equip it. Actually, I don't know. Anyway, let's go. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird design trope to do that. Give you a temporary weapon. But hey, I'm not here to question the game designer's methods. What's over here? Okay. Nothing? Okay, fair. Here we use the crank. Let me think. No, we need to be able to go that way. We need to be able to go the other way. One more. There we go. We're good. Go, man. Nice. We got it. We got it. There's nothing over there anyway. There are items over here, though. Let's see what... Or maybe there are. We don't know that for sure. Something to heal with. I wonder what. Let's see. Salmon. It's a... First aid spray. Nice. That could be useful. I've used very little healing in this playthrough, though. I am playing on normal, you know? Like, just because Chris is supposed to be harder, you know, doesn't mean it's insanely hard, even on normal. Another thing about that is the, is this the one where you use the square one? Hold on. I'm certain that this is the one where you use the square. Hexagonal? Do you really never need the square one again? Fuck. Oh my god, I'm so pissed. Okay. I don't know why I thought that, though. That's dumb. Let's see here. Hold on, let me... What happens if I do this? Oh no, yeah, this is the one where you need to use it to move it. Okay. Over here. Now let's use the crank. Okay, perfect. I wonder why I thought I needed to use the square one. Maybe it's because I was having vague recollections about the discussion where I was explaining how theoretically, you know, you should be able to use the square crank on the hexagonal, you know, on the hexagonal thing. I was trying to explain how you should be able to use it. There we go. Nice. But depending on the shape, you might not be able to. So maybe that's why I remember that. It's weird because it's literally incorrect, but whatever. Talking about weird, it's interesting how they didn't bother making the other statue not part of the background. It actually kind of makes it look less like low quality. You know, technically it's higher quality, but it's because the textures are the same. Okay, so now we have the part to make the lift work, so that's nice. The lift, the elevator. What, am I turning British? I believe they also say lift in Australia, though. Do they say lift in Canada? I don't remember. Okay, let's see what we got over here. So that's the boulder. Yeah, over here we got the blue herbs that we need to remember to get the hell out of here. Hopefully we have enough space, do we? Nope. We have 0 space. Hold on. Yeah, no, we don't. Even if we don't have enough. Should I even bother coming back for these, though? I'm pretty certain that there isn't going to be any more poisonous enemies for the rest of the game, even. Like, it's even possible that not even then, like, even from now to the rest of the game, there's not going to be any more poisonous enemies. Though it is possible that there are. You know what? I'll do it, yeah. I'll come back, I'll cut. I'll get the, hold on, let's see if it works. Okay, it does work. Yeah, I'll just cut this and go back for the blue herbs. You know, I just remembered why I was paranoid about having to keep the square crank. I just remembered. Back in the day, like back in the days of the original Resident Evil, there used to be a bit of a not the original Resident Evil, but whichever version of the game introduced the whole discarding key items. I don't think it was the first version of the game. Whichever version that was, I remember specifically there was discussion since when you use the square crank for the second time, which is the last time you need to use it, the game doesn't recommend to you that you discard it. So there used to be some like conspiracy theories about like being able to use it in like a secret way, right? That would you know, being able to use it in some sort of secret way that you would be able to get something like secret out of it, right? In reality, they just want you to technically be able to open and close the what is it? The section to the caves. They want you to be able to open or close them depending on what you want. That way, no area of the game is technically inaccessible. Which, you know, makes sense, but it's kind of weird. Like, I get how they might want to do that and have it so that if you want, you can go back to that specific area that's only accessible if you go through the bridge. Now, if you ask me, if I remember correctly, there are no items in that area, so there's no reason to go back. But maybe in like different difficulties or something, I don't know. I doubt it. 4, 2, 3, 1. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's the actual reason why you get to keep the square crank. Oops, that's wrong. Yeah, I fucked it up. What's this thing? Yeah, that's the actual reason why you get to keep the square crank, and there is no secret, which is unfortunate. It's 4, 2, 3, 1. There we go. Yeah, that's the actual reason. Is anybody gonna come in and interrupt me? No? Okay. Do we have anything left? No. Okay, let's go. Let's get over there. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. That's, you know, a relic from the era of video games where you could realistically hide something in a video game, and unless people knew how to find it or figured out how to find it, they would actually never find it. Nowadays, all you do is wait until the data mine comes out, and people know everything you can do, regardless of how obtuse it is, or secret, or well hidden. People will find it. And I say nowadays, but let's be honest, it's been, if I remember correctly, the first time that happened was with the hot coffee thing for GTA San Andreas. For GTA San Andreas. So in GTA San Andreas, they originally planned and even programmed a minigame where you could have sex with your girlfriends in the game. Right? I always say the word girlfriend weird. Well, not always, but sometimes. I don't know why. Something about the RL sound right before the F sound. Anyway, but yeah, in the game, you can get like various girlfriends and have sex with them. Well, originally you could do that, but they took it out because I believe it was the ESRB was like, you can't have your. I don't care how clothed they are. You can't actually have sex in a video game that you can sell to 17-year-olds legally. So it's like, fuck. Okay, whatever. It's not that important. Just take it out. So they did, but the stupid thing about that is that is she coming in? Yeah, she's here. They did remove it, right? But the problem is that they didn't actually remove it. They just removed the access to it, right? Like whenever the sex minigame would theoretically trigger, it wouldn't actually trigger. Should we go here first? Maybe. Hold on. We'll go here first. So it wouldn't actually trigger, but of course, that was already around the time that people were able to put the DVD into their into their thing, like their computers and shit, and get the files out. So they would find a thing that would, was just turned off, and it said like, like what was it called, like coffee or hot coffee or something, and then like, oh, okay, and so they would just, it would say off, so you just flip it to on, and now you can do it. All they did was just turn that thing off, right? But it was interesting because it kind of led to a whole revolution thing about content in video games, where like, even if it's impossible to access to the, regular consumer, to the intended player, right? If it's in the actual content of the cartridge or the CD or whatever, or the game, it has to be part of the deliberations for whether the game is appropriate for specific ages. Which is dumb, but I get it. I mean, who knows? The game could glitch out or something, right? It's dumb that something that the regular player would never see would be considered when taken into account whether it should be a specific age rating for the game. But like, if you it makes sense if you think about it. There's no way to know if the game is going to glitch out and accidentally show it. So you have to take it into account, even though it is dumb. You got even dumber with the whole like Japanese censorship thing. What is it? Is it called Zero? Where they have to be extremely, like, if a character is wearing a skirt, then in the model of the character they can't be wearing underwear, right, underneath the skirt. It has to be impossible to see, regardless of what kind of underwear it is. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get these herbs before she kills me. You know what? Fuck it. She completely missed. Get wrecked, Lisa. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so in Japanese video games, if a character is wearing a skirt, it has to be physically impossible. It has to be like what I mean is that even their model that you can't possibly see because there's no way to move the camera in such a way to show underneath their skirt, even that part of the model has to be censored. It has to be made in such a way that you can't see anything in any way. Oh wait, the elevator's fucked up. Dude, that sucks. We can't go back up. Oh, that's interesting. It also means that we can't save because there's no typewriter down here. That's interesting. Anyway, just to finish my thought, as much as I am against censorship, I do understand that you need some kind of guideline. You need some kind of guideline for what you can and cannot show in video games of certain ratings. It makes sense because it's consumer friendly if you think about it. Like, obviously I'm against censorship, but technically it's a kind of censorship that's interesting because it's not technically actual censorship, right? It's like all it does is limit what contents can be in what kind of video game. Obviously, you can, if you want, release a video game that has straight up, porn in it. There is a rating for that. It's called adults only, right? Or I think it's called in Japan it's called like R18 or something like that. That's what you always see on the corner of eroge. So, interesting. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so, it makes sense. It's consumer friendly if you think. But, it can occasionally lead to, the developer wanting to have a specific rating for their game and therefore not put in content that they would have otherwise put in because it would make it more difficult to sell. So, it can be annoying, but it's usually not a problem. Where is she? She's over there. Okay, where is it? It's to our left. But we can go right if she's all the way up here. Okay, she needs to be right up here. Let's get over here, girl. Oh, damn. That was a pretty close one. I think, was it render distance? Like she just legitimately couldn't render any closer? Come on, girl. Get up here. Okay, there we go. Pull it. Yes. Okay, here we go. Go over here. To the left. No, was it the other way? Dude, I got turned around. Yeah, it's the other way. Okay. It's up here. Yeah. Through here. There we go. Wrong button. Use. No, dude, come on. There we go. Whew, okay. So we're through here. Let's go. I still have the shotgun because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more hunters. Yeah, this is the Lisa room. Okay. Yeah, this is where all the dolls and shit. It's kind of interesting, the idea that, like, you know, her mind has recessed in a way, but she still, like, remembers that she used to like dolls, so she collects them. Right? But she doesn't understand why. And she obviously doesn't actually play with them, you know? Is there an item around here? I'm seeing something. Hold on. Let me see here. I believe there's like snake or something in the water, so I want to wait until I get over there. There might be items around here. Hold on. Let me just make absolutely sure that there's no items. I think this might have even happened when I played with Jill. I thought there might have been items. But I think it counts both rooms as one, because there's no actual separation. Okay, let's go. Come on, run fast so that you can avoid the snakes. Okay. Here we go. You can't shoot him, but there's no point. Yeah, it counts the entire room as one, so if there's anything here, which I believe there is. Here we go. The jewelry box. Is that everything? Nope. But it does count after going up the ladder as the same room, so maybe there's more stuff over here. Yep. Blue and a green. Interesting. I guess theoretically you could have gotten poisoned by the snakes. But you see what I mean about the blue herbs? They always put way too many blue herbs, more than you'd need. So it kind of ruins the whole poison thing. It's not really a problem because the game design won't let it be. Oh, here we go. Stone ring and the picture. It's a journal. Yeah, it's Lisa talking. It's Lisa's journal. It is pretty interesting how they managed to make a little story, additional story in the remake about, you know, George Trevor and his family. It's kind of cool. It's one of those things where they didn't really need to do it, but it's cool that they did. Nice. So yeah, this is the reason why, one of the main reasons why there's an item box and a typewriter here. Pretty important. Let's see. Move this over here. Move that over there. This over here. Get the. I don't think we're gonna need the hexagonal anymore, so we're gonna switch it for the metal object. Hexagonal is still available for the same reason. People always thought that the cranks were important, but it's in there for the same reason that I really should save. Yeah, remember that the bed downstairs is the one that says that it's warm. She doesn't use this one. She uses the one down. She uses the one downstairs. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the cranks have always, people always thought that they had some kind of secret, but it really is so that you can't possibly get stuck. You can always just grab a crank and do it again. Okay, let's go. Is the zombie still gonna be here? Probably. Try to avoid him. So you can do it. Yeah, nice. Pretty cool. Are there more, or is he just an asshole? That's really loud. Okay, no, there's no more. Okay. There's still crows here, though. Yeah, talking about game design, this is just one of those things that makes the game more interesting. Where, like, you get thrown into this other area that you've already gone through, right? Kind of makes it feel like the world exists physically, It's not just some linear thing where you go level by level, You get thrown into a level that you've already completed, so all you have to do is exit. It's a good detail. It's a good bit of game design. I myself haven't designed any games, but it's one of those things where, like, even if you're just a consumer, you end up noticing those details a lot. Let's see if there's still a dog here. I think there is. Let's grab this. Yep. Let's get out. Dogs? No dog. Perfect. We're out. Okay, so we're going to the basement, right? Let's go to the item box. Well, let's go to the safe room first. I mean, there's nothing on the shelf. Whatever. It was the wrong door anyway. So it's kind of auspicious that I accidentally checked the shelf instead. It wasn't a shelf, though. It was like a weird dresser type of thing. Where's Rebecca, by the way? Haven't seen her in a bit. I don't remember any particular set pieces that involve her in the future. So, anyway, we're going down there. There's probably going to be zombies, but we have a frick ton of handgun bullets. So we're going to be using the handgun for a bit. And also, I was kind of planning on saving on that typewriter that's near the main hall, that's in the dining hall, so that we can save there and go straight over. But I don't think that's going to be necessary, because if I remember correctly, there's an item box and a typewriter right as you get to the basement. So we're going over there right now. We're not going to skip anything. We're going to get over there right now and open the way to the basement. That is our end game. Most likely, next episode is going to be the last one. It's kind of interesting how I actually went through the game a lot faster than when I went through with Jill. Jill, it took me like 13 episodes. Well, barely 13. The last one was a little short. But this one's going to take me like 8 or 7. So that's interesting. Game is still pretty long though, over 20 episodes long, each one being an average of 45 minutes. But it's only that long because you have to play it twice. Well, you don't have to play it twice. I choose to play it twice. Because that way you get to see all the content. And also because, that way you get to see all the characters. Like, for example, we haven't seen Barry like more than half a second in this playthrough. And he's freaking hilarious. And a really interesting character. If I wasn't biased... Oh. Damn. Let's go. Yep. If I wasn't biased towards Rebecca, I would say that they're both fairly interesting characters on their own right. Obviously, Barry's a lot more interesting because he is he's the whole thing where he's like a traitor, but it's against his own will, right? Because they quote-unquote kidnap his family. Which, by the way, I don't remember if I said it in the first game, and I don't remember where they say it, or if it's like a weird extra thing. They didn't actually kidnap his family, by the way. It was actually a trick where they cut him off from contact. They like hacked his phone or whatever, right? Or his radio or whatever the hell he does. Why am I saving? Dude, I'm so absent-minded today. But anyway, they kind of cut him off, and in reality, his family wasn't kidnapped. He just went home thinking that they were kidnapped, and they were completely fine. So that's kind of a weird thing. I probably shouldn't have saved. I usually check the recording first. Whatever. Next time, on Resident Evil, we will explore the final area and finish this game. See you guys then.